Your soul circled this date on its cosmic calendar before you were even born. You are about to break a lifelong contract, and now, nothing can stop what is already in motion. The financial path you are on today, the worry, the struggle, the feeling of never having enough, it is not the one you will be on tomorrow. Right now, the energy of the solstice is building, preparing to align with a potent full moon in Capricorn. This changes everything. This isn't just an astronomical event. It's a karmic release valve, a soul-level contract of scarcity being officially terminated in real time. This shift doesn't care about your bank account balance. If you are sensitive to energy, even slightly, this will fundamentally alter your relationship with abundance. And that is exactly why you must pay attention. And if this resonates, feel free to drop a comment with 88, the number of infinite abundance, to lock in this new financial timeline. Sometimes, just acknowledging the shift is enough to align your frequency with it. And watch out, because the choices you make around money right now will echo for a long time. Not just for days, but for years. There is one specific reason for that, and I will explain it later. So stay here, because something else is happening that you haven't noticed yet. An old source of security you've trusted might be about to dissolve completely. The people, the jobs, and the systems that used to represent your financial security may no longer fit your new frequency. With the solstice gateway opening and the Capricorn full moon demanding karmic accountability, the entire lens of your prosperity just snapped to a new angle. This means the systems that used to support you, the predictable paycheck, the safe career path, the financial advice you always followed, some of them are about to stop working. And strangely, what used to feel like a financial risk might start to feel oddly energizing. Old anxieties about money might dissolve. Old dependencies on others for your security might turn silent. New opportunities for income might appear out of nowhere, feeling strangely familiar, as if they were waiting for you to finally declare your worth. Because here is what is truly happening. The soul contract you made before this life, the one where you agreed to experience lack in order to master the frequency of gratitude and resilience, is now expiring. New contracts are waking up. Contracts of abundance, of soul-aligned wealth, of divine provision. And once the wrong beliefs about money fall away, your energy becomes rare, focused, and more magnetic to prosperity than ever before. If the world hasn't seen your value yet, it is because the timing was sacred. For months, maybe even years, you have been sculpting something in silence. A talent, a business idea, a deep inner transformation of your own sense of worth. It was forged in quiet corners while the world was busy chasing empty, materialist goals. And maybe it felt like no one noticed your gifts. Maybe it felt like the universe skipped over you while it handed out financial breakthroughs to everyone else. But now, that silence is becoming your power. That hidden work is about to detonate into visibility, because here is the secret nobody tells you about this kind of energy shift. The full moon in Capricorn doesn't just illuminate your failures. It illuminates your hidden treasures, the skills and wisdom you gained through hardship. And the solstice energy wants that treasure revealed, not for ego, but for your soul's liberation. What this means is if you have been quietly developing your true value, it is about to find its place in the market, not by force, but by resonance. You'll offer your gift, and the right people will pay for it. You'll launch your idea, and the world will adjust to make space for it. This is karmic timing without effort, and it doesn't come from chasing money. It comes from embodying your worth. If you feel like no one has noticed your brilliance, just wait. The karmic spotlight is now automated, and it sees the value you have built in the shadows. And when it hits, it won't feel like pressure. It will feel like coming home to your own sovereign, abundant power. Because the opportunities that show up now, they don't want your old story of struggle. They want your raw, authentic alignment with prosperity. You have leveled up, and not every old financial habit gets a backstage pass. This new energetic landscape is rewriting your energetic price tag. The constant overgiving, the undercharging, the feeling of guilt for desiring wealth, it is being cut off at the source. And here's why. This isn't selfishness, it's consecration. The Capricorn full moon drains the need for external validation through self-sacrifice. And as the solstice energy pours in, it delivers clarity like a frequency filter, silently removing the belief that you are not worthy of more. You might notice yourself becoming quieter, less eager to justify your prices, less accessible to people who want to drain your time for free. And it's not because you're becoming greedy, it's because your energy is becoming precise. You are being rewired to only channel your value into what truly matters. Because the people and opportunities that are truly aligned with your abundance, they don't need you to be cheap. They feel your value in the field. Financial boundaries aren't barriers. They are portals to higher levels of prosperity. So if people from your past start saying you've changed, if they act confused about your newfound sense of self-worth, let them wonder. You are not becoming distant. You are becoming undeniably valuable. And soon, you will see why. You were not bad with money. You were a wealth misfit, red-listed by fate for this exact moment. If you've spent your life feeling like the odd one out in conversations about careers and finances, the one with too many unconventional ideas, too little tolerance for the 9-to-5 grind, too much vision for a world that seemed obsessed with scarcity, there is something you need to know. That wasn't a flaw. It was training, and it is officially time to report in. The Solstice shift has begun, a karmic recruitment cycle, not for followers of old financial systems, but for the spiritual wealth builders, the innovators who see abundance where others see lack, the ones who couldn't and wouldn't fit into the corporate box. The energy of this new era doesn't want your compliance with old ideas of wealth. It wants your contradiction. This is a cosmic signal going out to the outliers, the creators, the healers, the quiet builders who know their worth is not tied to a timesheet. You weren't supposed to blend in. That deep discomfort you felt in jobs that drained your soul, that was your frequency repelling false alignment with scarcity. If the old world never made space for your financial dreams, it is because you were born to build the next one. Now, the karmic climate is shifting to favor those who refuse to play the scarcity game. Institutions built on the old model may still act like they have the answers, but the soul knows better. And soon, the collective will too. There is a rising boredom with the pre-approved paths to success, an energetic disinterest in the scripted life, even things that used to feel stable: corporate jobs, traditional investments. The usual ambitions are starting to feel hollow for so many. This isn't just a rebellion, it's a resonance. The solstice is magnetizing people toward prosperity through purpose, not just profit. It's calling on those with unique gifts and unapologetic hearts to step forward and create wealth in ways no one else is willing to. And here's the twist. You won't need credentials from the old world. You will need the conviction of your own soul. So if you've ever been told your dreams were unrealistic or not profitable, just know this: you were being saved for when the world would finally be ready for your exact kind of genius. Loyalty to a poverty mindset is becoming a liability. We are officially entering an era where the echo chambers of lack begin to collapse. With the solstice lighting up the sky, the collective energy of scarcity, the fear, the competition, the not enough for everyone mentality is being blasted into full view. And what used to feel like normal, responsible thinking might now start to feel like energetic suffocation. If you've been noticing a strange pull between wanting financial security and needing to break free from how you thought you had to get it, you are not alone. Some people will cling to their old financial fears tighter than ever, like a life raft. But others, souls like you, will feel a sudden, uncontrollable urge to walk away from the very financial identities they once built their life around. This is the karmic peeling of the scarcity mask, and it is not subtle. Financial strategies, spiritual money gurus, online movements, even long-held family beliefs about wealth may start to feel off, outdated, or even performative. It is not that these beliefs were always wrong, but they might have been forged in an older version of you. And now, that version is dissolving. You are not betraying your past. You are remembering the truth of your soul, which is infinite abundance. This isn't about being against financial planning. This new energy values it deeply, but only when it is authentic, built on expansion, not fear. The obsession with hustle culture, saving every penny out of fear, and staying in a job you hate for a secure pension, it's getting exposed as spiritual white noise, and many are waking up from it overnight. So do not be surprised if the financial advice you once resonated with now feels unfamiliar, or if you find yourself having thoughts about your own infinite potential that you never gave yourself permission to have. That's not rebellion. That is your abundance, consciousness, reactivating. And trust this: those who have the courage to walk away from the collective fear of lack. Right now, will become the ones who create the new paradigms of heart-centered wealth. Remember earlier when I said there's one specific reason you've been feeling pulled towards a change lately? This is it. There is a window open right now. A portal. It is quiet, subtle, but massive. And if you miss it, if you scroll past it, if you brush it off as just another spiritual idea, you will not get another chance like this for a very long time. This is not fear. This is fate. The energy of this solstice full moon is not just celestial poetry. It is a magnet, an invisible one. And right now, it is pulling the threads of your reality towards certain events, choices, and opportunities related to your wealth. But here is the catch. It only works if you are paying attention. This is not the moment to cruise through your financial life on autopilot. Not anymore. Because what you ignore now, what you think you can delay, that business idea, that investment in yourself, that conversation about a raise will come back, but it will be louder, more intense, more karmic. Synchronicities are not cute. They are divine alarms. If your heart has been tugged in a strange new direction lately, if your body has been buzzing with a sense of something big is about to happen, with your purpose, if a door to a new income stream feels like it's opening, but you are scared to walk through it, please understand, this is not random. This is the beginning of a new financial storyline that your soul already agreed to. And here is the part most people miss. Fate doesn't punish you for saying no. It recycles the lesson. If you skip this sign now, it will loop back later, but the stakes will be higher. The cost of inaction will be steeper, and the growth will be non-negotiable. This shift will not hold your hand. It will not wait for your savings account to be full or your doubts to vanish. But if you move with it, if you notice what idea refuses to go away, what skill you keep getting pulled to develop, you will step into a karmic path of prosperity that activates every other piece of your life like a domino sequence. This is a fork in your financial timeline. You will not see the split right away, but you will feel the gravity of your choice. Do not downplay the moment you are in. This is not a gentle nudge. It is a spiritual reroute disguised as an inner whisper. And what you do next will not just impact your month, it will echo across the next decade. Now, here is where things get even stranger. Because what is coming next, it does not just come through ideas or signs, it comes through people. Once you become unreachable to the frequency of scarcity, portals to abundance start opening through people. Forget everything you think you know about networking. This is not about who you know, it is about who you are a vibrational match for. This solstice is activating what I can only describe as prosperity, circuitry, and suddenly, every interaction matters. The universe is now delivering you assignments, opportunities, and financial upgrades through people. Sometimes total strangers, sometimes brief exchanges, sometimes a single sentence from someone that hits your nervous system like it was written just for you. Some people you meet this month are not here for friendship. They are here to reroute your financial life. That person who complimented your hidden talent, that old contact who randomly popped into your DMs with an opportunity, that new acquaintance, you feel an inexplicable pull to collaborate with. These are not coincidences. They are delivery systems. They are carriers of abundance codes, portals in disguise. And at the same time, you will notice some of your old connections, especially those who complained about money with you, might suddenly feel muted. The spark is gone. You are not mad at them. You are just not on the same financial wavelength anymore. This is not a loss. It is a refinement. You have changed your frequency, and the circuitry is adjusting around you. You cannot carry old scarcity energy into a new timeline of wealth and expect it to flow. These karmic portals are opening now because you have built the energetic boundaries required for them to function. The moment you stopped being available for conversations of lack, drama, and complaining, the universe took that as a signal. And now, it is sending you what you are available for. Mentors, collaborators, soul clients, sacred investors. They are all in motion now, searching for energetic matches. And your job, stay open, stay tuned, and trust the strange connections, the sudden pings, the conversations that seem way too aligned to be chance. Because in this cycle, alignment is not a feeling, it is a frequency match. And it is happening faster than most people can process. You did not lose touch with financial reality. The old financial reality is losing touch with you. Something feels off, and you are not imagining it. The old rules of work hard, save money feel too slow, too linear. The timing of opportunities, feels too precise to be chance, and the people around you are either vibrating with the old energy of lack or glitching out entirely. Welcome to the new abundance frequency, where Earth is still Earth, but the signal for prosperity is being broadcast from somewhere else. The energy of this solstice is an outsider protocol for wealth. This is not just spiritual evolution. This is high-level energetic rewiring, a full karmic shift into unfamiliar financial terrain. Expect your income streams to feel out of order. Expect your old financial priorities to make no sense. Expect logic to become irrelevant, because logic will not be the thing guiding your wealth creation anymore. Instinct will. Intuition will. Your future, abundant self will. This is a test lab for the next species of human prosperity. And yes, it will feel synthetic sometimes, like you are breathing in code, like nothing around you feels real in the old way. But that is the point. You are not here to match your environment of lack. You are here to disrupt it with your abundance. If you've been feeling like a foreign object in your own financial life, it is not dysfunction, it is displacement by design. The shift has already begun to move you, and the reason you are not syncing with what used to feel familiar is because you are not meant to. You were never too unrealistic with your dreams, you were just early. Being the weird one with big financial goals was never a flaw. It was the spiritual dress rehearsal for right now. So if the old financial world feels like it's glitching, let it. If the old rules about money start making no sense, let them collapse. You were never here to follow the old program of scarcity. You were sent here to write the new one of abundance. And now the system is updating, whether the world is ready or not. This is not the universe testing your worthiness of wealth. This is the universe activating its ownership of your prosperity. Let's end the myth right now. You are not being poked and prodded to prove you deserve to be rich. This is not about whether you are ready. This is about whether you are available, energetically, willingly, immediately. The energy of this solstice does not work with permission slips. It does not ask for your confidence. It claims you for abundance when your frequency hits the threshold. And right now, that threshold is here. What does that look like in real life? It means that the parts of yourself you were planning to get to later, your creative project, your business idea, your demand for a higher salary, your true value are no longer negotiable. No more polishing, no more hiding, no more pretending. You need more time. Your soul's desire for freedom has matured faster than your ego's fear of failure. And now it is time to catch up. This is why you may have noticed things speeding up lately. You are being nudged into uncomfortable but expansive decisions. The reason it feels like there is no breathing room is because this cycle is not here to watch you hesitate. It is here to collect, and the collection is not based on your past struggles. It is based on your current frequency. Either you are aligned with your new soul contract of abundance, or you get rerouted into delay, confusion, and disconnection. This is not exile as punishment. It is exile as preservation. If you are not where your future abundance needs you, the universe will start phasing you out of the jobs, relationships, and realities that no longer serve that mission. This is not about approval. It is about resonance. You do not have to be perfect. You just have to show up. So if you have been feeling cornered by your own calling, like the thing you know you are meant to do for wealth is now pressing down on you like a weight, it is because the karmic timeline has caught up with you, and it is not asking you to explain your worth anymore. It is asking you to step in or step aside, because from here on out, every delay becomes distance, every hesitation builds friction, and every maybe later gets absorbed as a no. Let's be honest, nobody knows for sure what is really happening right now. We can predict what might take place based on previous astrological patterns, but it always ends up slightly unpredictable. The energy is potent, plans are unraveling, visions keep shifting, and if you have been waiting for clarity before making a financial move, you will be waiting forever. That is not how this shift works. The new karmic path to wealth, marked by this solstice, is not about perfection. It is about presence and participation. You do not need certainty, you need availability. Availability to pivot, to change, to not know, and still keep moving towards your vision of abundance. Every person who looks financially confident is still figuring it out. No one has the full map. We have all just received new coordinates that cannot be explained yet. So stop aiming for the right answer and start tuning in to the real signal. It is subtle, it is strange, and it will not come from logic or the financial gurus you used to rely on. It will come from the instinct, the gut pull, the quiet moment that tells you to act before you can rationalize why. If you have felt disoriented or unsure about your financial future, you are not failing. You are upgrading. You are no longer bound to the old timeline of lack or old roles of just getting by. And for the first time, you get to write your next chapter of wealth as it happens, not in theory, but in real time. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are just being rerouted. And the path ahead, it is not supposed to make sense to your old self. It is supposed to wake you up to your infinite worth. If you're still watching, I'd like to thank you for your attention and your energy. If you enjoyed this content and want to see more, please consider clicking the subscribe button. Your support is very much appreciated. Feel free to share your own experiences or thoughts about this financial shift in the comments below. Until next time, take care and subscribe for more insightful content.